if your argument with why I'm upset about it is that you're zooming too far out, then there's not too much more I could say, because I'm never gonna make the argument that's like, well, I'm a woman and I see this all the time. But
what do you think of the game though?
It's so funny because yesterday we were talking about the pros and cons of having an unreliable narrator, which has come to fruition in such a way that I don't think either of us anticipated, or at least I didn't anticipate.
Not unreliable narrator, just not a paragon of goodness as being the lead character.
But I don't need a paragon of goodness. I need.
There's something.
I guess what's going to be really interesting, especially when we play Arkham, if I'm correct, is that those people are fucked up and they're bad. Like, and we're going to be asked to play that story and be into it. Because I don't think in those we're Batman. So.
In Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
You're Batman.
We're Batman in all of them?
The game's called Batman.
I know, but I think it's just.
I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. Anyways, for me,
there are many things about this game that I absolutely loved. I love the choice. I love that it's quite simple.
You would just be a different person than me in this. The thing that, hold on, here's the thing.
Can I say a really quick thing that you're gonna laugh and you're gonna completely fucking agree with me?
Agree with you? What?
I would have fucking loved this if it was a play.
With the same answers?
Probably.
You know why? And this is actually...
Isn't that fucked up? And I can't put my finger on it.
I know why. Because there's something so much better about... There's something so much more crushing and beautiful and honestly dramatic and for some reason fulfilling by watching someone almost change.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's tragic because... It's tragic also because Delilah knows that... It just feels like Delilah knows that it was like, it's a bad idea if we ever meet. I'm leaving. I'm leaving before you can get to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Delilah, fuck, man. I mean, I also think that's why I picked it. I picked it because, like, throughout the whole thing, he's running away, and there's something great about him running away and wanting to continue and be with this person, and then her say, maybe I'll swing by on my way south.
Yeah.
Imagine that we didn't have the element of choice, and this was a movie.
Yeah, because then you could make the argument that he does make a choice, and it's to leave her.
To leave Julia?
Yeah. And be with Delilah, and Delilah's like, I'm not fucking doing that, and so he's back to square one. But I think it's because everything is a half measure here, and as we get toward the end.
I mean, but also, like, that sort of feels like what... This felt authentic. Like, I felt for every person in there. I felt for Ned, even.
Yeah, I felt for Ned.
I mean...
I felt for Mayhem.
I mean, there's a lot of things in here that I might want to research a little more. Like, the fact that there was a board that said ability to be manipulated that never got...
Yeah, that is totally dropped.
So can we layer that in really quick?
Okay.
Folding that piece in. Okay, let's put it this way. We both like the game. If it was a play, it'd be awesome. The problem with that is it's not a play.
It's totally a play. It's like that Anne Hathaway play that was like a couple years ago when she played the drone operator.
You know what this would be? A radio play. You can't see their faces. That's so much of it. Isolation was a huge part of what, like, panicked me. I'm right, aren't I? I'm right. Isolation was a huge part of this.
Yeah.
Isolation was a huge part of what made this so, like when there were long stretches where she wasn't talking to you, I was like, can you talk to me? Like, I want to interact with you. Yeah. Like, I'm walking, that's it, and I'm bored, and I want to interact with you. That, I cannot believe that programmers managed to get me to feel that.
Yeah,
So
that is
laying in the manipulation thing, I don't know. Everything was so, like, okay, I'll throw crazy theories out. The ad in the paper was for someone to be a Firewatch. Obviously, people who come out here are unstable or running from something. Okay, so Delilah is one of those who's been a part of it the whole time. She's not easily manipulated. However, she is the person that sort of doesn't manipulate you all the time, but sort of asks you to do things.
She keeps being like, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to pry, but...
Right, but that can also be she's bored. Like, and he's good conversation. But I don't know. I wonder what the hell all of the ideas of manipulation were, because I mean, I feel like there's a reason we didn't see anyone's face. We don't touch anyone until the very last second of the game. I know those things are like really minuscule, but like every time I see a movie or a play or read a script or something like that, I always try to note what point is the first point of physical contact and stuff like that. And our first point of physical contact is the last moment of the game.
Well, we do get hit upside the head a couple times.
But do we know if that's someone?
No, it's true.
I mean, I think it's Ned.
I think it's Ned.
They hit you twice, and he said you've been a pain in my ass or whatever.
Now that we've gotten to the end, though, let's talk about what Ned is doing versus what this university is doing.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. The university... So...
Because they let that go.
Did they, though? Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, but that's where he gets the...
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, that's where he gets the radar scanner and shit like that.
So it's real.
With Ned being able to manipulate that little beepy thing, my thought is that Ned and Brian were also a part of this. And it drove Ned crazy. I don't know. I feel like I have to go do a bunch of reading about this. What time is it? Oh my god, it's only 7:30.
Yeah, it's not...
I kind of want to download Batman.
That's all about Batman.
Well, it's on Steam. We could buy it and do it. Great.
Guys, it's so cold.
Guys.
All two of you. It's so goddamn cold.
All two of you. Alright, well, I'm too curious, so I need to figure out
What the end was. For the record, Peter's typing into Google, what the fuck happened in Firewatch? The end of Firewatch.
Okay, you all just watched it, so I was about to say spoilers. We're just gonna read for a sec. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it has a quote from PewDiePie that says, that was pretty disappointing. What the fuck was the ending? That was so bad. How is that a fucking ending? Oh, by the way, nothing changed and a kid died. I'm really upset now. Okay. I feel like, and I'm not gonna like put him on blast or anything, but I feel like he's just coming from it. All of our 9 people. Yeah. I feel like he's coming from it from a gaming, engaging way. Like, and I don't know. Anyways. Underwhelmed and sad. Game puts the players in Henry's shoes, so you can see why players might feel the same.